Welcome. We don't need no fucking introductions around here. You know who it is, and if you don't know who it is, well then you don't know. Now you know, Buster. This is a fresh and funky fucking sports show. Picks, plays, parlays, breakdowns, just one man's crazy rants about sports with nobody comes around except for, a couple of friends that I have, I don't got many friends anymore, because that's just the world day and age that we live in. And friends come, friends go. Same thing with family. Friends come, friends go, family comes, they go. And that's just the way life is gonna go. Today we have Token Up Tuesday. Gonna fucking get high. We're gonna fucking go through the slate of sports here. We're gonna get fucking high, and I don't mean like I'm gonna be high or I'm gonna be stuck, which might happen here today. But bear with me. Bear with me. I am, trying my best. I'm no fucking actor here. I'm not getting paid by ESPN or any other fucking sports people to come out here and spew these uh these takes or these positions. These are all my positions that I hold dearly close to my heart. They are what I call my foundation, you know. But other people want to keep playing games out here, and that's fine. I mean, there's fine. There's consequences for being negligent and being ignorant and stupid too. And I'm not sitting here trying to make this like a sports politics show or whatever. Like I said, it is what it is. The writing's been on the wall. Things are going to happen whether we want to stop it or not. That is just par for the course, par for not the course. Just it's, you know, history repeats itself. That's all I'm going to say. History repeats itself. Whether it's sports history, whether it is life history, whether it's this and that history, it's going to continue to repeat itself. And you should ask yourself why. And if you don't ask yourself why, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not here to be your fucking. I'm not here to be God. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. I'm not, not Prophet Muhammad, not Buddha. I'm just a mere man that has values and just says, shit's not looking good. And if we all don't come together, I don't give a shit if you have the same point as me, don't have the same point as me, whatever. At some point, it's going to be a clash and it's going to have a ramificational effects upon everybody, which it already has. But we want to sit here and we want to play games and just lie to ourselves, and that's why my show is a lot different, and people don't come by because I don't stream at a certain time or I talk about certain things. It's not so much sports, and it's like I don't care. It's like I'm not here to appease your feelings, to appease your way of life and your way of thinking, because my way of life has been infringed upon and desecrated and this and that. So therefore, I have my right to spew what I want to say, and not saying that I'm I want people to I mean, I wish this was a perfect world, but we don't live in a perfect world. But understandably, we all have these perfect expectations of how we're going to live and how we're going to go about life and how things are going to go down, and it don't go that way. I'm sorry to say. I mean, this is an imperfect world with imperfect people, imperfect things. Everything has its faults and has a purpose. But that being said, we have some sports to get into today. Good old sports. We have baseball. Of course, we got some baseball. And let's run down the slate here. All right, we got a double hitter today here, starting with game one between the Rangers and Guardians. Yesterday, the game got rained out, postponed because of inclement weather. Bad rain and weather, and it's supposed to be 69 with thunderstorms. So I don't know if this. We might not even have. Uh, might not even have. This one here. We might have to go to quadruple hitter. And you have Cal Quantrill here is 2-3 with a 3.52 ERA. going against John Gray, who is 1-2 with a 4.83 ERA. The Guardians are 24 and 25, 11-8 at home. Texas Rangers are 25 and 28, 12 and 12 on the road. So definitely would be a really good baseball game, but I don't know if this game's going to get going here, depending on how bad the thunderstorm is, or the forecast for rain. Move on to the next game here. We have the Diamondbacks of Arizona, the Desert Snakes, going to Cincinnati, the Queen City, at Great America Ballpark today in Cincinnati, Ohio. We got Ashcroft here. He's 2-0. He's got a 1.53 ERA for the Cincinnati Reds against T. Gilbert, who's 0-2 with a 5.02 ERA for the Diamondbacks. This game as well is in Ohio, so this game is threatened by thunderstorms. So who knows if this game goes off today? I don't know exactly. Maybe there might be some rain, but maybe not. The games not get postponed, but we'll see. We have the Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. Edward, aka Chupacabra Cabrera, got his first win against the Colorado Rockies. Now he's looking for his second win. This time it'll be at home against the Nationals and against Ely, who is 0-1 with a 4.91 ERA. Looks like he's probably somebody that's a bullpen pitcher. So maybe it changes, maybe it doesn't. We have the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, Kyle Bradish here is 1-3 with a 6.82 ERA, taking on Keegan Thompson, who's 6-0 with a 1.99 ERA. So Thompson has so far has not lost the game he's pitched so far, or has not got a loss on the season so far. So it'll be interesting to see here. The Cubs have been playing fairly well, so. And we know the Orioles play decent at home, so we know what is going to be the scenario. And then we have the Detroit Tigers taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates in Pittsburgh in the PNC Park today in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Again, 71 degrees and thunderstorms here. We got a good matchup as far as for pitchers here. We got Jose Quintana, who's 1-2 with a 2.32 ERA, and we have Skullball here. Tark Skullball here. He's 4-2 with a 2.15 ERA. So, hopefully this game does not get postponed because of inclement weather. And we have the next game here. We have the St. Louis Cardinals and the Tampa Rays. All right, we have Jeffrey Springs, who's 2-2 with a 1.88 ERA, against Dakota Hudson here, who's 4-2 with a 2.96 ERA. So we got some pitchers on the mound today here in Tampa. I mean, they play in the Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. So not really worry about the weather too much. That the hurricane already done passed through Florida during the weekend. We got game number 2 of the doubleheader with the Rangers and Guardians. 67 degrees and partly. So this might go under. This one might actually go here. We might not get the first game to go underway, maybe, but definitely the second game of the doubleheader it might go off here. We got Kay McCarty here, who doesn't have a win or a loss, but he has a 12 ERA here. That's not very nice. And then you got Tyler Herron, who is 3-4 with a 5.48, so he doesn't get a very respectable ERA either. So looks like this second game might go as planned, but doubt the first one will because of inclement weather, maybe possibly not. Then we have the Oakland Athletics taking on the Atlanta Braves in hot Atlanta at Trust Park here in hot Atlanta, Georgia, where there'll be 82 degrees with thunderstorms. So Another game that possibly could be postponed or have some inclement weather delays. We have Kyle Wright on the mound, 5-3 with a 2.41 ERA, taking on Cole Irvin here, who's 2-2 with a 2.96 ERA. So these pitchers are pretty, got some, good ERAs as far as twos. Obviously, Irvin's more close to the three than the Kyle Wright is, but both pitchers, the Braves are 28 and 27, 14 and 14. The Oakland Athletics are 20 and 36 here. They're 13 and 13 on the road here, so we'll see if that game is delayed or possibly postponed due to the weather. Then we have the Yankees and the Twins. We have Jameson Talon here, who's 6-1 with a 2.30 ERA, taking on Sands, who's 0-1 with a 7.88 ERA. So not very good, to say the least. But Yankees, when they come to Minnesota, they don't usually generally play very well. But Yankees have been playing really well as of late, so we'll see how they do tonight on the road. Then we have the Dodgers and the Chicago White Sox. It'll be 63 degrees in Chicago, Illinois tonight here in Guaranteed Rates Stadium in the North Side. The North Side boys, the White Sox here. We have Michael Kopech's on the mound. He's 1-2 with a 2.2 ERA. We have M. White for the Dodgers, who's 1-1 with a 4.79 ERA. So no weather information there. Dodgers have been hot, so can the White Sox stop the bleeding here? We have the Phillies taking on the Brewers in America Family Field in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We have Jay Alexander for the Brewers, who's 0-0 with a 2.57 ERA. Going up against Ranger Suarez, who's 4-3 with a 4.69 ERA. So, all right. Then we have the Mariners and the Astros. We have Justin Verlander, who is 6-2 with a 2.23 ERA, taking on Chris Flexen, who is 2-6 with a 4.55 ERA. And the Mariners took game one last night, 5-4. So we'll see if Verlander and the Astros can get some revenge. Then we had the Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals yesterday. They had a little bit of a delay due to the weather. I don't know if that's going to be a factor today. But the Royals have Brad Keller on the mound. He was 1-6 with a 4.15 ERA, taking on Alex Manoah, who is 6-1 with a 1.98 ERA. So good luck there. Then we have the Red Sox taking on the struggling Anaheim Angels. They need an angel. They need a prayer. They need help. They need Jesus. They need anything to him. And help this Anaheim Angels team get the turning around here. They're on a 12-game losing streak. Can they stop the 12-game losing streak tonight? And obviously, there's undecided as far as the pitcher. You have Garrett Whitlock here pitching for the Boston Red Sox here. He's 2-1 with a 3.2 ERA. So not bad. Boston has been good as of late. They're 28-7. They're actually 28-27, 15-13, and then the Anaheim Angels are 27-29 with a 15-14 home record. So, and then we have the New York Mets taking on the Padres. We have Yu Darvish pitching tonight. He is 4-3 on the season with a 4.03 ERA. And then we have Tasia Walker, who is 3-1 with a 2.88 ERA. 68 degrees in San Diego at Petco Park tonight. The Mets won 5-1 yesterday. Really put it on the Padres at home. So Padres are 33-22 with a 13-11 record, while you have the New York Mets. They have a 38-19 record with a 19-11 record on the road. So definitely a good baseball matchup there. And last but not least, we have the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Carlos Rendon on the bump. He is 4-4 with a 3.44 ERA. Taking on Germain Marquez, who is 1-5 with a 6.71 ERA here. So, I mean, what can I say? Germain Marquez, he's had a good season, but this season is definitely not his. He is, giving up runs. His ERA is ballooned up. He just has not been the guy this season. Rendon was good early. Now he's kind of faded off a little bit, but the Giants find themselves at home, so wouldn't be surprised to see the Giants dominate the Rockies tonight. All right, we have some NHL tonight. We have the New York Rangers. New York Rangers taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Rangers lead the series 2-1. So this is the game 4. This is the second game in Tampa. Let's see if Tampa can get it even tonight here. So, and last night, the Avalanche had to make a stunning comeback. They were down like 5-1, and they came back tied at 5-5, and then get a goal right out of overtime here and complete the sweep of the Edmonton Oilers. So, Colorado Avalanche are the first team to reach the Stanley Cup Finals here. So, do the Rangers win one to go up 3-1 and maybe take one at home to close it out, or does the Lightning make it interesting and try to make it make it a three-peat? But they're gonna have to play strong. Looks like a team that you might not want to bet against, the Colorado Avalanche here. That's for sure. And then we don't have NBA's tomorrow. We have the game in Boston. We have the game in Boston here. We do have WNBA tonight. We have some WNBA tonight. We have the Minnesota Lynx. They're 3-8, taking on the 3-8 New York Liberty in Madison Square Garden. The game will be at 8 o'clock Eastern. It will be broadcasted on CBS Sportsnet if anybody's interested to watch the game. And then we have the late night game, the Atlanta Dream, 7-4, taking on the Seattle Storm, 5-5. Seattle Storm with Sue Bird and company. I mean, they have kind of been on the they've been on a little bit of a slide here since Sue Bird and a couple of players were on the health and protocol list. So we'll see tonight here in Seattle. See if the Lady Storm can't get a dub. And in NFL news, Aaron Donald signed, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Donald, he's Aaron Donald, he restructured his contract. They reworked it. He's gonna make 95 million. Debo Samuel's expected the Niners mini camps, sources say. Source says Bears forfeit an OTA for an on-field contact. I don't know what that means. NFL has its first trans cheerleader. No, we're not going to go breaking all that down. Deshaun Watson's facing a lawsuit from the 24th accuser. OC Umanura is leading an African-bound NFL contingent to find talent to play in the NFL on the African continent, which is amazing. Big ups to OC Umanura. Romeo Cornell, after nearly 40 seasons coaching, Romeo Cornell has announced his retirement. Well, hopefully Romeo Cornell has a happy retirement. He had a prestigious career, mostly with the New England Patriots under Belichick. So, and 49ers center Alex Mack announces his retirement after 13 seasons. Alex Mack will be hanging it up. So that is your NFL. That is your NFL news notes, news notes, things of that nature. So I mean, look at this, man. Yeah, I don't know if you guys seen it. College teammates reunited. Derek Carr excited to see Devontae Adams in black and silver. You can see, you can just see Devontae's face, like, yeah, man, we're gonna do this. I mean, these guys are just. I mean, these guys built a bond in college that obviously superseded their expectations. All right. So now that we kind of broke down now that we kind of broke down our slate here, we broke down the slate of sports here. Let's get to our plays for the day here. Let's get for our plays of the day here, and then we'll get into the parlays. I'm sorry, I don't have no cool, picks and plays. I mean, I could do it myself, but this is how we do. This is how we do over here. All right. Let's see. If I was taking a play in this first game here, the Rangers and the Guardians here. I mean, hopefully it does not get rained out. Um, Obviously the Guardians are favored on the run line as the home team, and the Rangers are plus even money, which is plus 100. And they have the over under 8.5 runs. Now, me yesterday I had the Guardians on the run line. They have been playing very well, but I don't know. I mean, could I see a lot of runs here? I mean, I'm not gonna bet this one, but my play would be the over 8.5 runs if this game does get played. I mean, I would definitely, and then that would be basically my play, and my lean would be the over 8.5 runs, just for the simple fact that it might be cooler because of the rain, but you know, like I said, depending on if this game does start 3:10 Eastern time here, 12:10 West Coast time. All right, then we have the Diamondbacks and the Reds. I was on the Reds yesterday, and yesterday's picks we didn't do so well. We went 2-5. So before we get into our parlays, we'll just tell you like exactly the teams that we bet yesterday. We had the Reds to win by 2 runs. They won 7-0, and that was plus 150. So that was a big cash right there. Guardians didn't play, and I had them to win by 2 runs here, plus 165. I had the Royals money line. They got beat down, basically. I had the Astros on the run line. They lost by a run. That's plus 130. I had the Angels. I thought maybe the Angels would break the streak, but no. That was plus 160. I had the Padres to win by 2 runs. That was plus 180. That didn't happen. And I had the Avalanche to win by 2 goals. That was plus 165. So that didn't happen. So we were 2-5, 2-5. So not very good. Not very good. So we're trying to turn our luck around. So let's go. Diamondbacks and Reds here. I mean, I almost kind of want to take the Reds again on the run line here, but I kind of like the over under 10 runs here. I think definitely this game could stay under 10 runs. I mean, the Reds got 7 runs yesterday here, and the game got called after 7 innings, but still. So today, can there be runs? I don't know. I mean, I'd be comfortable enough to take the under 10 runs. Um, Reds on the run line here. It's been a cash for me. So I mean, I don't know if I go twice there, but my leans right now is definitely the over under. All right, then we have the Nationals at the Marlins. Adon, I'm telling you, this guy Jonah Dawn here for the Washington Nationals. I swear, the fighter Street Fighter, the character Adon in Street Fighter is better than this pitcher for the Nationals is. Okay, I would bet on Adon in Street Fighter to beat this guy Chupacabra Edward Cabrera in Miami tonight. But I like the Marlins. They've been playing well at home. Cabrera is their young ace, and so I wouldn't mind straight up going taking them to win by a run and a half on the run line. Under 8, under 8.5. Yeah, that's plus 105. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think both these teams could probably, you never know. The runs might start coming up tonight. You just never really know. But yeah, my lean right now, I definitely my big lean here in that game. I definitely lean the Marlins on the run line. That's for sure. And then we have the Tigers and the Pirates. Another game that weather might be a factor. Um, both these teams. I mean, sometimes they pretty tough to put up any runs. Um, we have an over under 7 here, which isn't bad. Which a lot of times, with the Tigers, I don't mind taking that 7 here. But the Pirates have been playing well as of late, and they play well at home. I mean, I wouldn't, in the Tigers. I mean, Tigers have, have come around as of late, but I mean, my lean would be either be the money line Pirates or with the over under. That is what my lean is right now. And we have the Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Uh, the Cubs have been playing really good baseball here. So it's hard to kind of bet against them on that note. But the Orioles are a strange team. I mean, Kyle Bradish isn't the best guy here, but Orioles can hang around. They do got bats that can hit the ball. So um. My thing here, I mean, I mean, Baltimore at home, they're usually a pretty good team at home. So my lean right now, I probably would lean Baltimore on the money line here. The over under 8.5 runs. Uh, I don't know about the under. I mean, I don't know, but that's what so far my lean would be Orioles money line. I mean, do I like it? No. And then we have Rangers and Guardians. Game 2. We have two lefties going at it here. We got we got 9. We got 9. We got a pitcher here in the Guardians that we don't know too much about. And like I said, I took in the first game, if it goes, I said the over 8.5. So in the second game here, if I had any type of leans here, it would be I would take either Guardians on the run line here, or take the under 9 here. That's what my lean is on that game. We got the Cardinals and the Tampa Rays. Tampa's a tough team at home. The under 7.5. But the Reds have been good though. The Reds have been, and so my lean would be with the Cardinals plus 135 on the run line. I know, you know, usually on the road they're not as strong as a team as they are at home. But I'm a believer. I mean, I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer in the St. Louis Cardinals. I mean, I like the Tampa Bay Rays as well. I think the Rays are one of those teams that are sneaky. You can't just everybody doesn't want to talk about them, and they just fly under that radar, and they keep playing well. And once they get Shane Baz in that rotation here, I mean, I think and they get some Francone off the IL, and get some healthy guys, and get some of these young bats down there. I don't think Tampa's going to be a team. Definitely, could be buyers in the trade market depending on who's out there. Obviously, so definitely like this game here, Cardinals and Rays. Definitely a game I'm definitely going to be putting in the parlay today. We have the Oakland Athletics, Atlanta Braves. This game might be uh, held to by the weather. I mean, I like Atlanta here. I mean, I like Atlanta at home. And I like Kyle Wright. He's a great pitcher here. The Oakland A's are atrocious. I mean, get even money if they cover to lose by a run. I mean, I don't know. I would probably take the under 9 in this game here, definitely as one of my strongest leans. And that's if the game goes. Then we have the Yankees and the Twins. I mean, Yankees have covered for me on the run line here. And tonight would definitely be a spot I definitely would like the Yankees. And it's the first game of the series against the Twins, and usually in Minnesota the Yankees, they've had some trouble with the Twins in the past, but I think this is a little different, little different Yankees team right now. They're so my lean would definitely be definitely be the run line, or I mean I don't hate the over under 8.5. But Twins can put some runs up as well here. Then we have the Red Sox and we have the Angels. Obviously, Garrett Whitlock here is a bullpen guy versus Angels. Haven't really said who's going to be out there. So kind of a toss up here. I mean, if I'm going anything here, I mean, Red Sox have been hot here, but I want to go Angels here. I want to go Angels because I want today. Maybe I was a day ahead, and maybe I just I took the Angels run line. Maybe I take the money line today here, or tonight, I should say. All right, and we have the Phillies at the Brewers. And interesting game here. Brewers are a good team at home. Phillies, are one of those teams where can you trust them? Can you not trust them? But I don't really like the pitcher. I don't like the pitcher for the Brewers, really. I mean, I don't really know too much about him, but I don't really like Ranger Suarez either because I know he can give up runs. So my thing would be, I mean, I know it's not the plausible money for the over 8.5, but I would probably take the over 8.5 runs. in this Phillies Brewers game here. That's my kind of lean right now. We have the Blue Jays and the Royals. I mean, obviously, you got Brad Keller, who's been a terrible, and the Royals have been, not so good. Blue Jays, I mean, basically, roughed them up yesterday, and I like the Blue Jays young pitcher. And the Royals to lose by a run and a half. I mean, I might be able to get behind that here. I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe somehow, some way today they can get to this young pitcher. It's either that or I like the over under 8.5 runs in this game as well. All right, next game we have the Seattle Mariners and the Astros. We had the Astros on the run line yesterday here, so and we have the over under 8. Eh, Seattle to that plus 1.5 run for Seattle. I mean I don't mind that here, but what scares me is Verlander, and Verlander's pitched pretty well against the Mariners here, and he's at home. But do they get a few runs and then shut down the Mariners here? Like I said, the Mariners have been playing really well as of late, so I mean that's it's not like, oh well, they're gonna get beat down here. I mean, I know Chris Flexen isn't the ideal pitcher that you want to see as a Mariners fan, but you never know. I mean, maybe Chris Flexen, pitches decently well. Maybe gives up a run or two, but maybe gets about maybe gets 3 or 4 runs, and we have an under game here. So yeah, like I said, my leans here is either I'd take Seattle plus the 1.5 or the over under 8 runs. Then we have the Dodgers taking on the White Sox here. I mean, I've been a big Dodgers run line backer. I've been taking that a lot. I think they've proven themselves here. The White Sox have been struggling, and Michael Kopech's here as late. So I don't know. Could this be a spot that maybe possibly the White Sox get a win tonight? I mean, maybe. I mean, White on the mound here, but I mean the Dodgers bats, man, are batting pretty good, and the White Sox, man, they're kind of banged up, but they're at home, so I mean that would be my lean, either the money line with the White Sox or maybe the over under as well. Then we have the New York Mets and the Padres. I mean, the Mets have been really good here. I mean, I had the Padres, and but I think the Padres get it here tonight. Here, I don't like the minus 130 here, but I would bet that here. I mean, I did bet the Padres. I mean, can the Mets straight up win here? I mean, their bats have been really good, but at some point, I think Yu Darvish might be that dude. You know, but like I said, Mets bats have been hot, so it's hard to bet against them here. But you know, don't really over under 7.5. I mean, and then we have the Rockies, and we have the Giants. Um, the Rockies have kind of been an enigma, but the Giants, they've been pretty hot as of lately. When they're playing the Marlins, and now they're at home here. I don't mind here. I mean, I don't hate the Giants run line tonight or the over under 8. I mean, those are my leans right now. Those are my leans. And then I look at hockey here. Um, Last time I had the over 5.5 in the Rangers and Lightning, it did not cash for me because it went 5 goals. And I can kind of see some revenge here for the Lightning here. So I'd be remorse to say that that I won't go get I won't to make go 6 goals. I mean basically 5.5. I mean get a 4-2 ball game would be nice, or even a 5-1 or 6-0. So that is what my betting takes are. Let's see what the NBA Finals odds are. Let's see let's see what the game. Okay, we got tomorrow. We got the Celtics. They're favored to win by 3.5, so to win by 4. Warriors are obviously the plus money as the underdogs, plus 135. We have the over under of 212.5. Now it's 1-1 here. I mean, the Warriors kind of got a dominant win. I mean, can the Warriors? My thing is can the Warriors get game 3? Now I know if they lose game 3 that they possibly that they just got game 4. But can they take game 3? I think game 3 is going to be the pivotal. There's going to be the pivotal game here. If the Warriors can beat the Celtics on the road, I think this could be their series. If the Warriors get beat down, then I think the Celtics definitely have a chance. So, you're going to have the Celtics go back to that drawing board, and they're going to be back at home, and it's going to be a whole lot different. I definitely like the under 212.5. I mean, barely. I mean, if it goes any lower, if it goes any lower than 212, I would take the over. But at this point, if it's 212, I definitely say I would take the under. But, both these teams can score points, so it is very scary, to say the least. But that's just my breakdown of what game 3. I mean, and like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna break it down, kind of have a better read, see the numbers go down, see if anybody's hurt. I like if not, I just kind of I take I take my vibe, the vibe I get, the vibe that comes in with the teams here. So all right, all right, so we're gonna. So far, no games have been. So far, no games have been postponed as of yet. So that is a good thing here. All right, so the game is delayed right now. Here, it's saying there's a delayed. So maybe they're gonna push this game back here. This Rangers and Guardians. Yes, looks like the game. Looks like this game has got pushed back to 12:40 Eastern time or 3:40 Eastern time. So basically the game will still be going on. It's just going to be delayed 30 to 40 minutes. So like I said, I'm personally not gonna really jump on that game. I personally don't really have a strong read, but all right. I'm gonna go with this under 10 here in this Diamondbacks and Reds game, even though it definitely possibly can go over here. Um, I think definitely the Marlins on the run line. That's definitely I feel I can feel that here. Um, we'll take the Pirates. We'll take the Pirates. I know last time I took my pitcher wasn't all good. Um, mm, Cubs and Orioles. Let's take the under 8.5 there. I don't know. And the Guardians, and I think I said I was gonna take Cleveland Guardians on the run line there. Game two. I'm gonna go. We go with St. Louis. I'm gonna go under under 9. Talon. We'll take the Yankees on the run line. We're gonna take the Anaheim Angels here. Oh, looks like we can't take that game, so we gotta skip that game. All right. All right. So we got one, two. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 games left, and um, we'll do that. We'll take Seattle plus the run here on the run. Dodgers and White Sox. Yeah, very strong with the Giants here tonight. Here. And Mariners game. Let's take off that game here. All right, so we picked 10. Okay, I always do like 10. I always do like 10 here, just for the simple fact that the 10 games that I think that I got a good feeling on, good read, good leans on. Then obviously I gotta add the hockey game into this here. Throw the hockey parlay into there here. Um, so oh, let me sip my water right quick here. Get a sip of water here. I'm gonna get a hit here. Yeah. Water is good. Yeah, it's bottled water, but who knows if it's even purified good water? Who knows? All right, so let's take the hit. We're choking up Tuesday. Smoking that cookie dough. Whew. All right. Mm. And yeah, last night, Eduardo Escobar's hit the cycle. He was the 11th player in Mets history to hit this for the cycle. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, Mets are. I mean, these guys are. It's hard to bet against them. It's hard to bet against them. Dallas Keuchel joins the Diamondbacks on a minor league contract here. So the Desert Snakes got that Keuchel. But yeah, so Rangers Guardian be the only game on here. Maybe we'll do some play-by-play here when that game does get to its thing. And like I said, well, we're gonna make our parlay here. I definitely want to do another mock draft here. This time I want to do it on NFL.com. So today we're kind of since I haven't been on as long as I've been on, just kind of making a content day here and just you know stick up on here, make my little bet here, do some sports, little play-by-play action here. Kind of just gonna get our day going here. Get our day rolling and our day going as we always do about this time. Now, all right. No, well, we're gonna stick to our Stanley Cup bet there, the over 5.5 goals here. But but we have 11 and we can't do 11 here. We can only do up to 10. We can only do up to a 10-legged parlay here. Now I'm kind of trying to break it down to see which ones do we think for sure that we know for sure we we can cash it on here. Now I like to go check out since we got plenty of time. I like to check out my all right, so we'll look at the first game here, and we have what is it? The we have We have Diamondbacks and we have the Reds. Okay, let's look at both teams. Both teams as far as the over-unders. Cincinnati is a 54.7, so 55% to the over. 29, 29, 29, 24, and 1 plus plus 1. So they're along with the Mets too as well here, the Giants. So we got Cincinnati there, and they. But then you look at we got Arizona. Arizona is at 23 and 32 and 1. They're 42% to the over. They're a 58% to the under. So you got two teams. You got one team that's an over team, and you got one team that's a. Now, if you look at the run lines here, let's take a look at the run lines here. Arizona covers on the run line here. 33 and 23 on the run line here. 58.9%. Well, that's basically our 59% here. And then you have Cincinnati here. Cincinnati's more of a 24 and 30. They're 44.4%. But like I said, last night it cashed. Last night I took the risk and I felt that was my strongest bet there. And kind of today I kind of feel like the under 10 is for me here. I feel like that right there is a pretty solid bet here. I mean I like it because the run differential there. And then then we look at the Nationals and the Marlins here. Like I said, we look at the run line here, and obviously Miami is 27 and 25, 59.9, so 52% to the cover on the run line here. So, and then you have the Nationals here, who definitely are 22 and 34, 39.3% to the cover here as far as that goes here, as far as the run line here. So I kind of feel good. I kind of feel good with the Marlins on the run line there. And then we go up to this Tigers and the Pirates. I mean, I'm kind of biased here because my man, you know, Watana here. But we can go back and look at these guys his last fantasy start here. And the reason why I can do that is because I have him on my team here. So we basically, yeah. Oh, he's starting second base here. Jazzy Chrisms. And it's delayed and I can't take him out there, so he's stuck there, so all right. We're gonna look at his last start was at Dodger Stadium. 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Didn't give up no home runs. Got the no decision. Had a 4.15 ERA. Then the start before that at the Padres, he was went 5 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks, no home runs. Got the no decision. Not bad. Then at home, he faced the St. Louis Cardinals. Only lasted 3 and 2 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, one walk, 4 strikeouts, no home runs, and the loss, and a 4.91 ERA. But then he did good against the Dodgers at home, and he went 7 innings against the. But his last 2 starts here, he's only gone about 5 innings here, and then so he's. Uh, so he gives up hits, but he's. So that's why I say the under 7 too would be and then you gotta look at. Then you can look at Scobles, which my man Dan, happens to have. So I can always just go and look at our matchup and see Uh, uh, so 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 he's pitched pretty solid here. His last outing here was on the first, 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 6 Ks, got the win. Then against Cleveland, he went 7 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks, didn't get the win. Then on the road against Cleveland here, he went 5 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 5 Ks. Then against Oakland here, he went 7 innings, only got 3 hits, 3 walks, 5 Ks, and he got a win. And he got a win against Baltimore. So really good pitcher. So let's look at the stats here for the run lines for the Tigers here. Detroit. Tigers are 25 and 29. They're 46.3% to the cover. So not very much of a cover team there. And then we have the Pirates. Pittsburgh's 50-50 here. They're 26 and 26 here as far as the run line goes here. And we're taking the over-under here. Both Pittsburgh and Detroit are both under teams here. So the under wouldn't be a bad choice either here. The under 7 here, because both of these teams, tend to play to the under here. But so I'm okay with that as well here. Then we got the Cubs and the Orioles here. Obviously here we have the Cubs are an over team here, 51.9%, so 52% to the over, the 27, 20, 25, and 3 to the overs here. The Cubbies are. And then, but you have Baltimore here. Happens to be 24, 30, and 2, 44% to the over, and 56% to the under here. So both these teams are on kind of opposite trends here. Now we go on the run line here. If you go on the run line here, Chicago covers the run line here. 30 to 25 here. A 55% cover here. And then you have Baltimore here. Which Baltimore is 33 and 23. They're 59% to the on the run line here. So both teams. And then we have the Guardians and the Rangers. Run line. Texas has at 32 and 21. They have a 60% coverage on the run line here. And the Guardians here. Cleveland has a 53.1%, 26 and 23. So, like I said, very, very tough choices here. And then we have the St. Louis here. The Braves, Yankees. The Royals. I'm just not confident in the Royals here. I want to kind of stay off that game here. So, and the Giants. Let's see about the Giants on the run line here. They 'They're more 47.2%. The Rockies are. Both teams are not very good on the cover there. What about the over under here? Both the Giants and Rockies are both over teams here. Uh, all right, so maybe we'll change it to the over here. We'll have over 8 here in the Rockies and Giants. We swapped that one out here. Yankees on the run line here. I mean, I feel like the Yankees run line here. I mean, they've been pretty good on that. Yeah, Yankees been 52% to the cover here on the run line here. I mean, the Mets are a lot better, obviously here. My little snacks here. My little Ritz with peanut butter. Minnesota, not so much on the run line. What about over under? No, Minnesota, they're 49% to the over. They're 51% to the under. And, well, I guess the Yankees are too. But, I mean, I feel confident in the Yankees winning by at least 2 runs. The Braves and the Athletics here. Obviously, Atlanta's the over here with a 50, with like basically a 58% margin. Then you have the A's. They're like a 54% to the under here. Basically, Mets, Rangers, Baltimore, Dodgers, St. Louis, Boston, Cleveland, Yankees. All right. Let me take Cardinals. We took the under. Under 8.5. Even though taking Pirates. And then we're entering each other. I mean, we could probably cut it even more here. We just wanted to make it a simple bet here and just say, well, chop it up even finer and say, well, okay, we'll keep our hockey bet in there here. Well, what games do we really feel comfortable? Like, okay, I feel like really like I'll stand on that motherfucker. Like I will plant a flag and I will die charging that hill and mounting that shit and defending that shit till there's no damn breath in me. I mean, or is it willing to say fuck it, just let it go and live to fight another day? Parlay for 6-7 here. All right. I feel for sure the one I feel most confident, about is this Miami Marlins on the run line over the Nationals here. I think that's my confident one here that you know I would even go as far as saying it'd be my lock. It would be my lock for the day here. I'm a buyer in Edwin Chupacabra Cabrera. I've been a buyer on the Marlins even since before they even started the season. If you go back in my videos and check the resume and see that I picked the Marlins in the National League, and I picked the Royals. Well, the Royals pick isn't doing me such justice, but the Marlins are playing really well. I mean, they're not playing exceeding expectations, but they're not they're not you know out of the conversation if they get on a good run and you know they maybe possibly get some the good pitching going on down there, and batting, he gets bats, gets better. So I think the Marlins one, definitely that's the first one I'm solid on. I mean the Reds and Diamondbacks. I mean we've seen it where it's just these teams can score like crazy here, and then I'm gonna say the Yankees here. I mean I would definitely Yankees would be another one I would stand on too here. Yankees on the run line here. Minus on the run line here on the run spread. Why call it the run spread here? It's plus 105 as well. I I just feel confident that the Yankees will get the job done. And and the team total. Whoop, and this team total under 9 runs in the A's and Braves there. Minus 110 here. I mean, so far I think those three I'm really solidly confident in here, and well, and also the Giants and the Rockies too. I think that going over 8 too here, over 8 runs here, and the Rockies and Giants here, and that is minus 115. I mean, everybody thinks it's gonna be I don't know. Both these teams can put up some runs, but who knows? They play each other, they might not, and who knows? They might not put up runs. It's going to be about 50 something degrees, so I mean, ball might not be flying on the ballpark. So maybe we go with the under here. I mean, but I mean, I don't know. like I said, I'm kind of sold on that here. I mean, I think definitely can be, but usually when the weather is colder, the balls do not fly out as much. So, and this is not like Coors Field here. And these teams tend to play. These teams tend to play each other close. I mean, but they do score runs though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think the last time I don't remember the last time they played here, but I'm pretty sure both these teams. So we're gonna leave it at that here, and let's see here. Then we have Guardians. Let's just say we'll take off that one here. And Cardinals and Rays. I don't know, man. I'm pulling to the Cardinals. And then we have the um. Uh, Maybe we just make it 9 here. Maybe better we made it 8 here. Man, I feel like I want to bet on this. We'll do that. We'll just make an 8. We'll make this an 8 teamer here. We'll stay with our add some reds here. Minus 110. Alright. And we're taking the Pittsburgh Pirates on the money line here. And you know what? We'll take the Orioles on the take Orioles money line. 100 here. And St. Louis Cardinals money line as well here. Plus 130. Plus 135. And then we have team total over 5.5 goals. Rangers. Lightning. No, plus 115 here. Alright. Alright. Oh shit, I gotta. No, I was like, whoops. Alright. 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 Let's see if we'll accept all odds changes here just in case something changed. Alright, so the bet is in here. The bet is in. Alright, so we got Arizona Diamondbacks. In Cincinnati Reds, we have the under 10 runs. We had the Miami Marlins to win by 2 runs, plus 105. And then we had the Pittsburgh Pirates money line, that's plus 110. All right. $130, and then we had the Braves. All right, so they must be out the over. So I mean that's okay. We're gonna. All right, so all right, so that being said, here this is what we have here. We have Diamondbacks Cincinnati under 10 minus 110. We have the Miami Marlins minus to win by 2 runs plus 105. Pittsburgh Pirates to win on the money line, outright win, plus 110. St. Louis Cardinals to outright win on the money line, plus 130. The Oakland A's and the Atlanta Braves under 9 runs, minus 115. We have the New York New York Yankees to win by a run and a half, plus 105. We have the New York Rangers and the Tampa Bay Lightning over 5.5 goals, plus 115. And the Baltimore Orioles money line outright win is plus 100 even. And so those eight-legged parlay will cash $310.52. That is That is what we got right now, baby. That is what we have. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get an update here. Okay, we're still in a delay here. It seems like there's still a delay in this Rangers and Guardians game one here. It was supposed to start at 3:40, but maybe I don't know. The storm has not passed, or the a lot of times it could be like lightning in the area. You can't have anybody out there. I mean, it's just. I mean, statistically, the statistics are you're highly likely to get struck by lightning. But if you're sitting in, seats when sitting in a place where it's got, has metal and shit that conducts electricity, then you're probably more even highly more likely to be struck by lightning. So I mean, and when you want to go to a ball game, you want to be safe. You want everybody to be safe. So, so we're definitely not getting that right now. So maybe we'll just get into. Hopefully, maybe along the way we'll get into that here. Mock drafts here. Non PPR. Draft will start soon. Okay, we got Jonathan Taylor number 1 here. Then we got Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon. We have Cooper Cup. We have Najee Harris. Got Nick Chubb, Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase, Antonio Gibson. You got Travis Kelsey, Debo Samuel, Josh Allen, Mark Andrews, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Swift, Javante Williams, Devin Montgomery, CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, Ezekiel Elliott, DK Metcalf, Aaron Jones, Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, Leonard Fournette, J.K. Dobbins here. See, that's a sleeping running back right there. I think a lot of people are, and people are gonna be like, well, because Lamar Jackson's gonna. Well, I think Lamar's gonna, Lamar trusts Dobbins, I think, and those guys in the sense. And plus, it's contract year for Lamar, so Lamar's gonna, he wants to ball out. Either he's gonna get paid by the Ravens or somebody else is gonna go pay him. Then you have Mahomes, there's Kittle, T. Higgins, you got Elijah Mitchell, you got Johnson, Kyle Pitts, Kyler Murray, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Waddle, DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, Saquon Barkley being down here, I mean, that's not too bad. So, all right, the draft's going to begin in 2 minutes here. So I took last one mock draft I did. I took it from the perspective of picking from team number 1. Now I'm going to take it from picking from team perspective 14 here. And this is it. This isn't Yahoo. This is obviously going to be NFL.com, which I play NFL.com. I'll play ESPN. I'll play Yahoo. I mean I love the formats. I mean I mean I wish I could go up against Adam Rank and all those guys, James Coe and all those guys, man. I mean maybe it made it fun, made it fun. I'm a character. I'm a guy, and I like to take risks and gambles, and I'm one of those guys, you don't want to fuck with. Okay, I mean, when I'm serious on my game, okay. If I'm fucking around, well, you know what, I don't, I'm not gonna be. But when I'm on my game and when I'm in my zone and I'm tuned in and I'm focused in, I'm laser and fucking sharks with laser beams, laser beamed in, that's when you gotta, that's when you gotta watch out for me. That's one of the most dangerous. So here we obviously, Jonathan Taylor, he's obviously the first person on my board here. But see, basically, I'm doing it, and basically this is gonna be just me picking. So it's not gonna be practical. So that's why I like trying to play on the other ones because you do get a lot of other human beings that do. So this one, I'm probably gonna get a lot of the players I want due to the fact that all the rest these guys are doing is auto picking here. I mean, I could do the same thing and say like, okay, what if? Let me see if I auto draft picked here. What would what would the draft look like? You know. And now, all right, Cooper Cup's probably gonna go off next. Najee Harris, okay. So okay, interesting spot for me to pick here. There is Antonio Gibson. We have Travis Kelsey. We got Debo Samuel. We got Josh Allen. We have Mark Andrews. We got Tyreek Hill.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right. I think in this one here, I'm gonna go, high upside here. We're gonna go Tyreek Hill here. Go Tyreek Hill, and then I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna grab my man Stephon Diggy Diggs here. So I'm doing a different thing here. You got Tyree. I took Tyreek Hill and I took Stephon Diggs. I didn't take any running backs. I'm a believer in the running backs that are still going to be available for me coming around. I mean, like I said, I should have probably took a good running back here. Obviously, I could have had any chance, but Swift. I mean, Javante. I mean, obviously, and even Ezekiel Elliott here. But I'm a believer. I'm a believer in being patient. Patience is a virtuosity here to find the value at the running back position. Because I feel like, I got burned. I got burned last year by, I mean, I took Derrick Henry, but good thing I traded him away. I mean, it's kind of stupid, right? Who the fuck trades Derrick Henry away, Oh, this guy right here. And this guy was lucky enough to be smart enough to trade away Derrick Henry when he went down, and that was, and I ended up getting, out of that trade who I got. I got Debo. I ended up getting Debo Samuel, and he helped me out very much, immensely. All right. See, we still got Saquon still on the board here. We got Saquon still down there available here. We still got Damian Harris here for the New England Patriots here. I mean, knowing that Matt Patricia is going to be the, yeah, numerically, all right.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right, DeAndre Hopkins here. We got You know, you got Josh Jacobs here. I mean, um, so I am going to be the beholder of taking Damian Harris and and I'm going to take my man, the legend here. We'll take Darren Waller here. I'm gonna tell you why I took Darren Waller. Kind of have a down year last year, banged up quite a bit, but them them getting Devontae Adams is really gonna really help Darren Waller. And same thing with the emergence of Hunter Renfro as well. So you're gonna have to pick your poison. Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfro, or Waller. Then you got Josh Jacobs is another guy that definitely is gonna. And again, I only took one running back, and it's like I took a tight end. It's like, well, okay, well, because I'm a believer in these guys. I mean, Travis Etienne. I mean, obviously, I mean, I don't mind AJ Dillon here. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be getting somebody that's. I mean, Damian Harris is not the most sought after running back in the league here, but I'll take a Cam Akers in the latter stages, or the Michael Carter Jr. here. He worked out well for me last year. Let's see, you know, Damian Harris has got a bye week, so like I said here, I'm thinking Aaron Rodgers here. I mean, obviously, Joe Burrow's gonna be gone. And, Michael Carter will be gone, and then that's good here. I mean, I don't mind the Melvin Gordon either. I mean, we can take Melvin Gordon here.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right. So that being said, I mean, I like James Robinson a lot here. So I'm gonna take my chance with James Robinson here, and then we're gonna take a Darnell Mooney here at our flex. And let me tell you why. I think James Robinson's going to be helped along with that healthier Travis Etienne. A good deal running backs is always always have a good tandem. Like the Giants did. Darnell Mooney, I'm a big seller. I'm a big buyer on Darnell Mooney. I think he's obviously the number one guy there now. There's no Allen Robinson there. Obviously, Allen Robinson is on the Rams, which I could have selected Allen Robinson. I could have selected Jerry Judy. I could have selected Marquise Brown here. I mean, obviously quarterback. We haven't picked up a quarterback here, and this is round 6. I mean, obviously everybody is picking up the quarterbacks here. Where they're, but I'm a buyer and seller here. I mean, I will buy Kirk Cousins here, but I have to take Kirk Cousins, or I have to take Derek Carr. I'm not opposed to that either. And we already got ourselves a tight end here. So we got 3 receivers here. Maybe get another. Ooh, we get our pick at. We could have our pick of the young studs here. Really, Armand St. Brown and Drake Loudon here. I mean, Evan Singletary. I mean, you're looking Darrell Henderson here. I mean, Week 14 here. That's all right. We only got. All right. Use.
Your team is now on the clock.
I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna go with a take Cordell Patterson here, and then we're gonna take. I like my man Armand St. Brown here. All right. So now we gotta look at starting to get maybe next pick here. We might need to take a quarterback here. All right. See what kind of quarterbacks we have left here. We always have Brady. We have Justin Fields, Tannehill. We have Kirk Cousins. We have Derek Carr. We have Tua Tagovailoa. We have Matt Ryan. We have Carson Wentz, Jimmy Garoppolo, Mac Jones, Trevor Lawrence still available out there. We got Zach Wilson here. So those are as far as we got tight ends here. I mean, tight ends now. I mean, we're gonna be. Which I mean, I think Alec Obogum. I think he could be a sleeper tight end here, definitely. I mean, here. So I think with our ninth pick here, we'll definitely take a quarterback here. I like 9 or 10 usually around to get my quarterbacks here. So we got to those. All right. Well, some of these people are taking defenses here. Now we're gonna see here where we Titans defense. Of course, they're gonna. And so it's kicker. I take Vikings defense here. I mean, I know.
Your team is now on the clock.
Well, I mean, I know it probably doesn't make the most sense here, but we're gonna take Tom Brady here as our quarterback here. Take Tom, and then we're gonna get our tight end here. And take Alec Obogabom here. All right, so now we just need a backup quarterback. A backup quarterback here. And maybe another running back here. We got Tom and the boys here. Tom and the boys, all right? Tom and the boys here. So we don't need no more of this here. So we can look at running backs that we can be interested in looking at here. I mean, obviously Hall, Chuba Hubbard here. Miles Gaskins now. Jeremy Kissick here. Mark Ingram back home here. I mean, that helps him out a lot here. Khalil Herbert here. I mean, like I said here. Kicker and defense will be last picks for me here. So.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right.
Your team is now on the clock.
Now pick a backup quarterback here. I gotta go. Derek Carr. Here's my backup here. Derek Carr and Tom Brady here. Good tandem there. Here. Both week 14 buys here. It's okay. Then we'll spend this on defense here. I mean, there's still good defenses out there, you know. Bengals defense. Yeah, Eagles might have a pretty Steelers defense still out there. I mean, the Browns. Yeah. I mean, the Jets. I mean, Jets might even have, yeah. Yeah, the Chargers defense too. I mean, there's. In this one, I did not really pick any rookies. Really, if you notice, I picked guys that were, obviously my running backs. I got Patterson and Herbert here. Herbert's more the outside looking in guy here. Yeah. What are turtles doing now? We're down to the last two picks. All right. Therefore, here, really, Steelers defense here.
Your team is now on the clock.
Take the Steelers. And then as far as the kicker here, Joey Sly. Joey Sly. There. Oh, still got one more. One more. I suggest we get one more. We got one more. One more pick here. Let me get a drag here. Alright. Sexy Rexy Burkhead here. And
Your team is now on the clock. Thanks for attending the NFL Draft. Best of luck this season.
all right, try to draft on upside here. Obviously, too many guys. We didn't draft too many guys with early buys, except for obviously Waller, St. Brown, and Derek Carr. Everybody else has got like a week 9 buy or later, so that's a bit that's a plus and a positive. So all right, let's see. Let's check to see this game's underway here. Still, still the game's not underway here. Let's see about as far as like this game has got pushed back now to 1:30, 4:30 Eastern time now. I mean, they're supposed to be playing a double hitter. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they might. I mean, it's gonna be one of those long. It's gonna be one of those long nights in Cleveland. If you get what I mean. This game they'll make them play till like whatever. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know how that's gonna go about. So any of those that are expecting that the Cleveland game was supposed to get, it's been delayed. Been delayed. All right. All right. Here we go. We got some more mock drafts here. It's kind of fun here. So, but oh shit! Complete TV's outside. Let's go, man. Let's go. Sorry about that, man. I was in tune with my fantasy draft over here, and well, that's good, man. It's good that you're outside, man, enjoying the sun. I mean, it's all we can do, right? Just find some sort of solitude and happiness. How they be so small or so big, just enjoy life. Oh man, we're almost been on here for 2 hours now. 2 hours. We've been going strong here. So I'll have to get into some. I'll get into some MLB, the show, man. Maybe I can turn this into a stream. Like my stream here. Meaning sports stream within a sports stream. Like have a. Whew. It'll be all good. But yeah, we've been on here for 2 hours now. We've been streaming for 2 hours. Made our bets. Made our bet surely here. Gonna have me a hamburger for lunch here. Gonna have me a hamburger, homemade. We made them last night here. We had. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just packing my bowl here. Just gonna refresh in here. Add a little extra little bit that I didn't put in this bowl here because I don't like to overfill the bowl sometimes. Just the fact that it's like yeah. All right. Gotta get this going here. I mean, all right. My password in here. Don't definitely want to have my password on the screen here. That'd be a tragedy. But yeah, I think there's some new content today here. Wow, we got this going on here. Oh yeah, look at that, babe. Would you look at that? I mean, it's kind of like y'all with me here. Y'all with me. Since we ain't got no baseball content. If I could say fuck it. You can stream my gaming. I mean, I should probably put it as gaming, but we'll just keep it as sports here. Technically, we're playing sports game. We're not like if I was like gaming somewhere else, it'd be like that. But yeah, we got my daily double over here. We got Reese Moronto. I think we got Big Meat Pete over here. Big Meat Pete. And we got more fucking moments to do. Yay! It's okay. Right now, this is the team I have right now because I'm trying to get these guys paralleled right now. And my team's name is Under the Sea, Under the CEPOS. I'm saying Under the Sea, you piece of shit. People be like, what? Look at the sea. Aguado Escobar is supercharged for a day and 9 hours. Let's see, hits for the fucking cycle again today here. All right. We got our future stars here. Look at that, future stars here. So we get the yeah, nobody really see me right now, but it's okay. The programs here. This is what we've done so far here. It's what we call MLB the Show. Got 22 days and 22 hours. Quantum physics 22, what is that? 44? 44? 44? 44? 44? 44? Who was number 44 that died last year? Hank Aaron. I mean, hopefully no more. Jay-Z, the 444, right? Supposed to be some sort of symbology. We already got our flashback legends here. We're almost on to this one here, and then we'll have to be in American League one, and then we'll surely be on to this one again here in 100, and then this one here, and then basically probably the last two here, and then this is when we get our first choice pack here. You get either Gunner or Brian Bello, and then we got Oswalt, Josh Lowe, take me to the low, and then you got Oliveras Martinez. Oh yeah, young players, young players. Then here we get the NL. Obviously Michael Harris second. He's playing here. Khalil Watson. You got Brett Beatty here. You got Bryson Stout here, and then you got Brady House. And yeah, this is just the program. It's the future of the franchise program. So it's the future stars, obviously. We do daily moments here. Chase Utley here. We're gonna get into this daily moment. We got to tally one extra base hit. So let's get to the moments here. We get into the moments. Let's get it. Yeah, I figured today I was like I didn't really have too much to do. I know I got other people that I watch stream on Twitch and stuff like that, but I don't normally stream my gameplay, but I figured hey today might as well get a little bit talking and do wait for while we wait for this Rangers and Cleveland Guardians game. That's been first game of the double hitter. So I don't know. They might postpone the other game, or I don't know, push back the other game. I don't know how that. All right, first pitch outside. All right, we don't want to swing at that. We don't want to swing at that. I mean, I used to swing at stupid shit, as you will see. Home run, Chase Utley! Bink. Mm. How sweet it is to be a Chase Utley. All right, we're almost to 15 here. I know there's a lot of people almost at 30 and shit. I'm way behind. But ooh, Face of the Future franchise. Ooh, the Central now got released. Okay, okay. All right, so we got this. We have this one that we're still doing here. And the Funky Groove bat skin here. Okay. All right. Got featured moments, which I did all these moments here, and like to be known that all these moments are complete. You see that? It is all completed here. All right. So then we have to get all these heroes here, which I basically got some guys already paralleled, obviously. And he's got to get still. I still got to get him. Still finish work with him. Get him. Haven't really worked with him too much here. Robin Robbins got to get him. Got to get him. Already completed him. Already completed. Got to get ready to use him. Almost completing Chris Bryant. Fergie Jenkins, I'm using as a pitcher right now. Catfish Hunter, finished him already. Joe Carter, working on him. Whitey Ford, already done with him. Ackerman, almost done with him. Blevins will be pitching with him shortly, same span. So. And you got collections here. You got Lou Garrett. And then also Lightning Monthly. Rafael Devers. Then you got the week 1 exchanges now here, where you can exchange to get more March to October. Or you can do it on any type of level here. Then we have the other programs, which basically we have our well, see, I have not completed this one yet here. I have not completed this one yet. Haven't completed the April monthly one yet. The Big Dog Pack, haven't completed that one. Lou Garrett, haven't completed his yet. Haven't completed the Rockies one yet. And got this one today that where we get Rafael Devers here, 95. So these different programs. Obviously, let me show you. You got moments you have to do. Obviously, I've done all these moments here. You see, these are weak moments here. I got to hit it. Hit home run with Paul Goldsmith. You got to tally 6 total bases with Jock Peterson. You got to hit a home run with Jake Berger. You got to tally 2 extra base hits with Kyle Farmer. You got to pitch 2 innings, no give up a run with Matthew Liberatore, and hit a home run with. And then once you do that, you basically go to the top now. And then basically once you collect all those players that I'm going to collect today, here obviously, Liberatore. Liberatore was a call up here, so you get the call up. And you have Jake Berger, and then you got these guys here. So, and we get our stubs there. And then once we do that, once basically we do that, once we finish this moment and we finish that thing, we'll move on to stage. We'll be moving on to stage 2, which is like here. It's like here, I already finished stage 1, so I'm on my stage 2 task, so which basically comes with lovely solos. And then you have monthly awards, obviously with some of the tops now players, and then Obviously, some of the guys that basically are in the programming. Then you got to collect them, and then you got to, see if for like me, I got four. I just need one more. I mean, I got enough to get the show pack right now, but and then once you do that, and you'll go on to stage 3 and get the lightning player and all that. So, pretty much, self-explanatory, and just like this one here, moments. Then you get the Colorado Universal Profile Icon, and you get Charlie Blackmon, 89 All-Star, 2017 All-Star card here, and then get all the way to 50, and then you get this, and obviously like I said, obviously they're moments, there are a lot of moments now. So all these people that say there's no content on MLB right now, and just oh, no content, nothing to do. Well, there's plenty to do. There's plenty to fucking do. You got two conquests. You got these other players. You get Big Meat Pete, Big Schmeat Pete over there, 93. Dansby Schwanson, 91. Diamond, 93. Tark Scoble here. Then you get the 94 Lightning player with Jim Rice. Then you basically, once you get Jim Rice, then you can eventually unlock Rafael Devers here. You play single player mode, which is mini seasons against computer. This is the Conquest. Showdowns, where you play against computer, and then you have your online modes, but you have your rank season, you have your co-ops, you have your battle royale, you have your events, which are certain rules here. You rack up wins here, and basically you play against your friends. It's a casual, refine your skills in a 9-inning unranked game. It's they have for everybody. People that play View online, people want to play online. It's then you do some customization where your teams, where you can customize the team colors and the name. All right. Then you can go over to here where you can edit the uniforms here. It's like for me right now. Uh, uh, uh. The aviators. Sugarland here. Storm chasers, why not here? So yeah, that's what I'll be doing here. My single player, the Conquest here. See, this is the West one that I basically got to steal fans here. I'm gonna steal from the Angels right now, and then I gotta. So basically, this is how far I got so far. Where you see it's all lighted up here, where it's all lit up here. Yeah, that's all the territories I own, and I gotta basically take out these stronghold here, which is the Diamondbacks. This is the Padres. I'm already up on the Dodgers right here. We got the Giants, San Francisco Giants, Colorado Rockies, Seattle Mariners, Oakland Athletics. We got the Anaheim Angels, Texas Rangers, and the Houston Astros. So we have that one here. Then this one today here. You gotta acquire 100 fans. Capture 5 strongholds, territories. Your choices. So it's much like the other one. You get a big dog choice pack set number 2. So obviously this is a shape of a diamond, or a star, pointed star kind of thing. So you got all the central teams. Obviously you got the American League Central, the Twins, Tigers, Guardians, the Sox, and the Royals. Then you got the National League Central with the St. Louis Cardinals, the Chicago Cubs, Cincinnati Reds, Milwaukee Brewers, Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah. So obviously this one's gonna be take, and a lot of times these are like strategies. Most people are like, oh, well, why do you take so long? Because I like to sit here and do strategy. It's like, so how do you want to do it here? How do you want to do it here? I mean, obviously, you can't kind of you can kind of, if you wanted to have it that way, but that's not the way you'd want to do it. You probably want to get it to where you kind of just you get it, you're getting everybody, you kind of pin everybody in, but that's going to be quite hard to do here. So like some people are, you're going to have to. So both expire. They do have an expiration date. You must, complete these ones by a certain time. Obviously, this one's you can complete this one all over. Actually, this one last year, the nation, which is basically a map of the United States of America. I didn't do this one last year, and I did this year, and I ended up doing this mystery map quite a few times. It's the one I always do because you basically get five show packs at the end of beating it, and it's fairly easy. So you can kind of just, you know, it's fairly easy. I mean, because basically here it just what usually I do is I'll capture like one side and cut it off here, and then try to come up over here and you know most of the time, I try to get up like right in here, block them up in here, close them off over here somehow, like kind of like close them off here, and then try to come up in here at least, get up into here at least or something, or if I can, gonna block it up to here, you know, and try to get these, just kind of clamp them in here. But it's just a lot easier because I know the strategy and know how to play it, and so. But we're finishing off this future of the franchise West here. So that is what we're doing. That is what we're doing here today. So that's what I'm going to get into. Just wanted to kind of show you. Uh, all right, so we got the games underway now here. The game is underway. We're top of the first here. Nobody out. Runner on first base here. Corey Seager is up to bat here. Oh, Seager gets a hit now. So we finally got the game underway here. The runners at first and second here. We got Adolis Garcia. Nobody out here. So long rain delayed. So we'll see how that turns out here later on. But we're on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes here today. Probably the longest stream we've had so far yet to date. But just wanted to show you a little bit of MLB The Show, what I do. And got a little bit of play-by-play in. So, hey, everybody else, let's enjoy the day. Let's have a great day. It's Tuesday. We have Tacos Tuesday. I'm tokening up Tuesday, whatever. Tequila Tuesday, whatever. Throwback Tuesday. Toss it up. Take down Thursday. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I mean, whatever you want to, rhyme or reason with it. But at the end of the day, have fun. Take care of yourself. Enjoy life. Don't let the motherfucker steal your energy and bring you down. And break you down. Positivity over negativity. And I'm out this piece.